So it all started when my daughter was doing a program last year with my sorority, Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. They take a group of middle school girls. They go through sixth, seventh, and eighth grade. So my daughter's eighth grade year, she was graduating out of it. And that particular event, their going away ceremony or their goodbye ceremony, she was emceeing, and I thought she did a great job. I was also noticing some other girls, either they were talking so fast and because they couldn't wait to sit down, or they were whispering, like I could barely hear them just because they were just so nervous. On the flip side of that, I think my daughter does a great job emceeing. She loves it. But sometimes one-on-one or smaller groups, some of her awkwardness comes out. So just even communicating with her friends or whatever. So I'm just noticing that was kind of this trend with a lot of kids her age, boys and girls. I could be at a grocery store. I see another mom, they're with their kid, and here's my child, me and the mom, hey, and the two kids would just stare at each other. I'm like, what? And I asked my daughter, I was like, you know, Susie forever. Why did y'all just look at each other? We just kind of nodded. We just said, hey, but there was no communication between the two kids. And it's just so different from how I grew up. You know, you saw a friend, hey, you know, you're just talking. And so it just seems like it's a little harder for them. So I just had, it was just that light bulb moment and talking to her about it. And I said, you know, it doesn't matter what you do in your life in terms of profession, everything, the foundation is communication, whatever job you get, or just knowing how to sell yourself for a job interview, you have to know how to talk to people. And so that's how it just kind of started. And just talking to a group of my friends who are going to help me facilitate this. And it's just been amazing to me. I've been posting this on social media and everything. People have just been, people I hadn't even met said, how can I be involved in this? There's a lady who I'm providing meals for this, a lady who is paying for one of the lunches for us. She is some VP at a marketing firm because public speaking is near and dear to her heart. She's like, how can I be involved? How can I help our kids? And it's just another one is that Marco's Pizza, one of the owners there, she said public speaking saved my life in school. It just opened up so many doors. I found my confidence. How could I be a part? So Marco's Pizza is paying for providing meals every Tuesday for our kids. And I wanted to do meals because I didn't want it to be a barrier for anyone in the summertime because some kids could be sponsored. And I didn't want that to be any kind of issue. So we're finding some good sponsors to take care of our meals. So they would go through a whole week-long program, and the final day is that Friday where everyone has to present the speech that they wrote on their own. And the prompt is, how can I use my voice to change the world? And that's going to be a fun day to watch everybody get up in front of the audience or the front of the group and just give their speech. So I'm excited.
Can you invite me?
What'd you say?
I said, can I come to that last day?
Yes,
Oh,
you sure can.
oh, so it will be boys and girls or girls?
So I have three sessions. The first and the third will be boys and girls. And talking to some of my friends in education, they really thought having an all-girl one would be great because sometimes girls act a little differently when they're around boys. So just to have their own space. So I'm just excited that, you know, teaching them, I think, just simple mechanics of public speaking and just communicating. One of the exercises we're going to do every single day is you have to meet someone in this room that you have not met and have a conversation. So you have to meet two new people and have a conversation. So that whole thing with my daughter, that's going to be for her to actually sit there like, hi, my name is Reba. Oh, where are you from? They just don't do that. How many siblings do you have? Like my daughter would come home and tell me about someone. I was like, oh, are they an only child? Oh, I don't know. I was like, what? So it's one of those.
How many will be in each camp? Do you know yet?
We're looking to have about 60 kids per camp because we're on VCU shift. We're on their campus, but they have a room called the Shift Retail Lab. It's right across from the Siegel Center. So it is a big space. It holds about 75 in the big room, but we also have smaller rooms where we can do our smaller group sessions. And that's what we plan to do, is to have those kind of sessions where, especially with the age, range, it's good to probably put some of the younger kids together and then the middle and then the older ones. And so that's just it's going to be a great space for us. And we're glad that we were able to connect with them. And another part, that Thursday, we're looking to have some job related things, like how do you do an elevator pitch? How do you do a job interview when you have very limited skills? How do you even write a resume? So we're bringing someone in. She'll be there for 2 sessions, but the middle session, we're going to use VCU's career person, the person who helps VCU students find their jobs and help them with their resumes. She's coming in to kind of lead that workshop. So we just think that's important exercise as well.
Oh my gosh, this is all gonna be so good. Do you
I
have a
know.
website with all the information?
Yes, it is called ipresentps.com.
Good. And then we also have you on our camp directory online.
Yes. Yeah, I'm just excited. So we're just trying to get the word out. I just think it's going to be just so valuable for a lot of kids, something that you use in life. It's not just something you learn in class and you'll never use it again, but this is a life skill. It's a life skill that we're trying to teach and make it fun. And let me just say, we also did a focus group back in October, November, where I brought in kids to tell me what they wanted out of the summer camp instead of me thinking what I think kids want. And just to hear their input, like they didn't like the word camp, so we're calling it the summer series. And they wanted prizes, so we are going to kind of give out prizes. Well, who do you think is the most improved, and some other things that we'll probably do with prizes. They wanted something to work towards, but their input was I just thought was so valuable in putting this together.